We now live in a day and age where you can get a supercharged, V8 powered European luxury car for less than $5,000. This is a 2001 Jaguar XJR. Now, this would have cost over $70,000 from the factory. You can get this gorgeous machine for less than $5,000 now. Let's find out why. My brother and I have very different opinions when it comes to cars. I personally am not a big fan of cars with more than 2 doors. I like nimble, fun, well-handling driving machines that you can carve out mountain roads with. My brother, on the other hand, likes to be comfy. Now, the styling of the car alone is enough to turn heads. It's very, very Jaguar. Every curve is sculpted into the car like a work of art. Every body line flows into another. It's clear that the Brits didn't cut corners when they were making this car. It looks mature and confident, yet unique. Unlike the lifeless Jaguar body styles we see today, this XJR has a soul. It has a heritage to live up to. The interior feels regal, and it actually seems to have held up really well for being how old it is. The wood is nice, the shift knob and the steering wheel, they feel nice in your hands. So the car is 20 years old. Some of the electronics are very outdated and a little silly, to be honest, but regardless, it feels nice in here. It's kind of weird how you have a lot of legroom, but it does feel a little bit cramped side to side. But it's really not bad. I feel comfortable. It's an enjoyable car to drive. None of that really matters though, because when you step on the gas, it's pretty fast. I honestly thought this would remind me of the Dodge Charger I used to have, but it really doesn't. It feels very, very different. And to be honest with you, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it actually feels more like my old Mustang than my old Charger. I feel closed in by the car. You feel safe in it. So older cars just have better visibility. I feel like everywhere I look is 90% window, which is awesome compared to modern cars where the windows are this big. The suspension is nice. It does a good job of getting rid of the bumps in the road, but you still feel planted and sporty. And obviously it doesn't handle like a 2-door coupe, and it's a 4,000-pound sedan, but there's a lot less body roll than I would have expected, especially compared to the other Jaguars I've ridden in. The 4-liter supercharged V8 produced 370 crank horsepower, which is pretty wild for its time, and it's still definitely nothing to scoff at.
You have to say nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing. Nothing to hoot at.
Nothing to sneeze on.
Now, the car is heavy. It's not that blatantly fast, but it's powerful. The engine feels like it's not even trying. So this is a totally different car than its non-supercharged brethren. The suspension is different. It's got bigger wheels from the factory. The interior is different. It's a lot more closed in, I guess. It feels refined. It feels like every inch of this car just had more work put into it than your average, everyday, daily driver. It does feel like a luxury car. Everything in it, there's so many buttons. I don't even know what all these buttons do. I'm impressed. I am impressed as someone who goes out of my way to not like British cars. I'm impressed. Should I not say that on a Jaguar review where everyone watching is interested in British cars? Now, obviously, luxury cars depreciate in value very quickly. My brother got this car for $4,200. The owner before him bought it in 2008 for $40,000. That's crazy. And while these cars are so cheap now, I am willing to bet that this will be worth a lot of money in the distant future. I mean, it's fantastic. It's an awesome car. Now, as far as reliability goes, I know my brother hasn't had too many problems with this one, but I know, you know, it's a Jag. Now, this is a Ford era car. Say what you will about Ford, but I like Ford. I think Ford is a good company, and I think they did a really good job on this. If you had a long drive to work with a lot of highway miles, this would be an awesome car. I mean, it's fast in a straight line. It's still comfortable and it feels nice. It feels really nice inside. I don't know. Honestly, I've never really been a big fan of Jags, but this has changed my opinion a little bit. I actually kind of want one. I actually really kind of want one. So with that, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Left Pedal for more cool car stuff every week. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks, bye.